Hello, everyone. This is kind of an experiment for me. I have never done a stream before, so we will see how this goes. But my main purpose here is, I think a lot about all of these games that I played when I was growing up and how much joy they brought me and how much I could escape into these worlds and kind of play around and just sort of feel free in them. And I'm trying to recapture some of that and also have some maybe fun discussions along the way about some of the things we're seeing, either in newer games or in this case, a really nostalgia game. Without too much further ado, a few things that I'm probably going to set up for myself with this one. Um, I am playing this on the Disney Afternoon Collection on the PC version. And I probably will make use of save states since there's no continues, and I am probably woefully out of practice. So, with all of that said, maybe we should get to it. Let's give it a try. How is everything sounding? Can people see me? Can people hear the game? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Oh, hold on a minute. My controller died. There we go. Now, this was the very first game I ever beat as a kid. And by beat, I mean reached a completion screen. And that was super exciting. And I actually had all of my brothers over visiting with mom and dad downstairs. And I came downstairs in a sweat, and they were very confused about what happened. But when I did that, I was a little kid with little kid reflexes, 1. I had all the time in the world to play this game, 2, and I played it on easy. I'm going to try and play this on normal with old man reflexes, and we'll see how it goes. So, wish me luck. Alright. I tend to always start on the Amazon in this game. So. Now, fun fact, when I first rented this game, as a little kid, it didn't have the instruction manual with it, and I only knew DuckTales from the cartoon. So the idea that Scrooge would have a pogo stick was completely foreign to me, and I didn't know what to make of that. And it turns out that it's a fairly critical part of playing this game. So there were several places where I was like, it just seems like this game is impossible to play. And then once I got the pogo stick, I was like, oh, everything is different now. So, and I don't know if that's... I don't remember that at all ever being in the show. Did anybody else see it in the comic? Anyway, so my only goal with this playthrough, we may not make it all the way through because I kind of have a hard stop in an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how I feel. But if I get an ending, I hope I don't get the terrible one, which is actually, you need a walkthrough to get the terrible one, so I'm setting a pretty low bar. And... has anybody out there seen any of the new DuckTales show? It's very, very good. Alan Young will always be my Scrooge McDuck, but man, David Tennant does a good job with it. And I also love the spin they took on those characters. Yeah, have you watched any of the new ones, Crystal? If not, maybe we need to make a viewing party at some point, because it is really, really good. And unexpectedly emotional. Like, when they got to the Spear of Selene, no spoilers, but when they got to the Spear of Selene, yeah, you could actually, like, get teary-eyed at some of that. And fun fact, the Spear of Selene actually features the moon theme from this game, and they did that purposely as a little Easter egg. I also love what they did with some of the villains. Flintharm Glomgold is absolutely hilarious in the new show. The line I constantly think of that lives kind of rent-free in my head from him is, He thinks he's so Scottish. Well, I'm wearing a kilt, McDuck. I'm a kilt. Anyway, I'd better focus, because these bees are obnoxious. Ah! This is another thing I couldn't quite get as a kid, because the timing here is really hard. Oof. Oh, good. There's not even, like, save points at this game, so... This is NES difficult. Feeling the pain I felt as a child. And a little bit of the joy. So just gonna check real quick how many chatters we got. Got a couple here. What was the first game you ever beat? I'm gonna pop it up in chat and I can take a look at that and see what you got, see what I think. The bees are not my favorite thing in the world. That kind of seems to be true in any video game. The bees always suck, if there are bees in them. Alright. Oh yeah, that totally counts, because even with warp whistles, you can't skip World 8, and World 8 in Mario 3 is no joke. Since I was chatting, I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to use the rewind. Nobody saw this. Just for a minute. There. And it didn't do me a whole lot of good, but at least I'm not dead. Ah! What are Chatter's opinions of, like, remade NES games or ported NES games but with modern conveniences and little cheats like save states and rewinds? Is that not true to it? Is it true to it? Is it... Hey, cool, we got a glitch. That's funny, the track dropped out. Anyway. Oh, come on. Okay. Third time's a charm on this one. Or not. I always had trouble with this part, and I'm not exactly sure why. Oh, for just a minute there, we had the square wave back, but I think it's... There it is! Okay. That was weird. I am too. I'm not as young as I used to be, and I don't have all the time in the world to practice this anymore, so, like, I think it makes sense. If you want to challenge yourself, great and good on you. But I'm also the kind of guy that will never chastise anybody for playing a game on easy mode if they're enjoying it. Like, that's what... We're here to enjoy ourselves, so... I thought there might be a secret. No secret. Now, I didn't understand what that was all about as a kid, but the reason Launchpad is here is if you want to get the very best ending, you have to get an absurd amount of money, which means replaying the level several times is a good idea. I'm going to pause it so I don't run out of time. If you play all the way through the level, you're not allowed to come back. So that's why he's here. I'm not going to challenge myself in that way, because I'm already doing something brand new tonight, so we'll just call that that. Ah! Oop. Dang it. It's funny you say these games are bonkers hard, and I kind of agree, yet at the same time, the Capcom Disney games tended to be the games that at the time I was like, oh, this is actually my speed, and I feel like I can do it. So the fact that I don't have that reaction now is kind of funny. There's a trick to this. He's trying to take away your money. Never say yes, because there's always a guy here who's there to bounce on. Hey, it's, something E. Huey, Dewey, or Louie? Which one's blue? I think it's Huey. No, he's Dewey in the new series. Use your cane to defeat the treasure keepers. Okay. Hey, an extra life. That'll come in handy. Bluey. Totally different guy. I've seen a lot of Bluey lately with my kids. That's another thing I really liked about the new series is Huey, Dewey, and Louie aren't the same duck, but in 3 parts. They're actually like 3 separate characters with very different personality traits. I like how they even joke about it at one point. They're like, well, which one's the evil guy? And everybody goes, Dewey, and he's like, or Louie, and he's like, oh yeah. Oh, that was a little bit bad. Woo! First level, first cool million. Bluey is the bomb. You want to talk about kids shows that make you cry. Oh my god. So, woo! We beat a level. I used to think the Himalayas were really easy, so I'm going to save them. This music is amazing. This game, wait till we get to the moon. The moon theme in this game is like, it is an opus. It is a work of art. Let's beat the mines. You'll need a key to get in. It's in Transylvania. I was so confused the first time this happened. It's funny how much you remember. Like, I know exactly where that key is. Eureka! It's the skeleton key to the mine! And we're out of here. I also remember the old school DuckTales with the Terrafermians, which is where the villain in this level comes from. It was like a weird mythological thing almost, where they were the people that were causing earthquakes by rolling around and having a gladiatorial-like games. I like the pogo stick too, but did he ever do that in the cartoon, or was that just a game thing? Like, because I think that was part of the reason I was so confused, is I don't remember ever seeing him do that in the cartoon. Wow, they really made this real to life. There was even lag there when there were a lot of sprites. Yeah, again, I think that's why I was so confused when I didn't have the instruction manual when I rented it, because I didn't know that bouncing was a thing, and you literally can't finish this game without that mechanic. I think that's the only way to beat some of the bosses, or maybe any of them. Secrets! Ooh, extra life. I was always impressed with this game, especially this particular level, the African Mines, because despite it being, you know, like a Disney property and a licensed property, this had an impressive amount of content and impressive amount of like exploration to it. It felt really full as an experience. And I feel like all of the Capcom Disney games did that, which is why the Disney Afternoon Pack exists, which is what I'm playing this on, because I think everybody else remembers that like I do. I thought that was that happened here. Well, I was counting on him coming back. I was thinking maybe at some point on this stream I'd play the Mega Man games, speaking of Capcom. Maybe starting with Mega Man 2. I'm going to talk about punishing. But I've never played Mega Man 11, even though I own it, so it'd be a good opportunity to, like, play an old one and then play the new one and see how it warms up. I didn't really need that right now, but that's okay. Thank you, Mrs. Beakley. Ha-ha! 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 I'm gonna mulligan that. No one saw anything. No one saw anything. Secret treasure! Nothing up there. Alright. Thanks, I might call on you if I ever go to court. Grab the crayfish. Oh, you guys are great. Oh, boss time. Can't hit him when he's in a ball. Alright. 2. Ah! Did not time that right. 3. Is it 4? Is it 8? Is it 6? I don't remember. That was 4. 5. 5? Really? Okay. Big diamond! Second cool mill, and for some reason he's dancing. This happened in the original NES version too, and I have no idea why. Like, sometimes the sprites would just start boogieing at the end. Alright. Votes, where should we go next? Transylvania, Himalayas, Moon. Any ideas, guys? Ooh, moon music, okay. Easily the best sound in the game. Music in the game. Hey, I just ruined it with an invincibility music, but whatever. I think there's a secret treasure somewhere in this level, but I have no idea if I'm going to be able to remember it enough. Is this... I don't know. He's having a day. When I was a kid, I probably just sacrificed a hit point to get through him, but... I can't afford that these days. I'm older and wiser now. Oh man, didn't need that. Alright. Yes, true. Alright, so let's go up here. I also remember as a little kid, I always liked to sing. Oh, it's the key to the UFO. I think maybe we need that to get a gizmo remote. I'm actually running on weird muscle memory at this point. Yeah, that's true. He's got a lot of problems. We shouldn't probably layer on, you know, being mean to him. I don't need to go. You know, come to think of it, I like Scrooge McDuck too because... Really? Really? I didn't go fast enough. Alright, there went my whole I'm going to be patient thing. Oh! Nope. Interesting. The RNG didn't give me that power-up again, which is a bummer. I need it. Okay, so if I have a key to the UFO, the remote control I know that I need is somewhere in this UFO. Alright, I'll eat that one. I've got a lot of lives. Oh, there is halfway points. I wonder what determines that. Fool me once, punching duck, shame on me. Fool me twice, punching duck, well, you can't fool me twice. George W. Bush said that. Do you like how I tried to do a glance at the camera, but instead glanced at the chat? That was kind of funny. The other thing about this era of games, this was sort of pre-Final Fantasy, like as we know Final Fantasy now, and pre-games that had a lot of really good narrative to them. There were some out there, but they were few and far between. So I think part of what I liked about the Disney games is that there was a world that wrapped around it. It was something familiar, something I knew, and stories in games really motivate me to play them now. I want to know, like, some video games I treat like a good book. Like, I really want to read everything about it. I want to know everything about it. And with this, there isn't a ton of story there, but there were characters I were familiar with and attached to. Really? Bless me bagpipes! Now Gizmo Duck! Oh, I'm not going to do a terrible Scottish accent, because I'm sorry if there are any Scots in the audience. Is there anything interesting up here? This is the secret treasure, I think. But it's another one of those that's kind of hard as hell to get to. Electric points that'll kill me. Do 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 do. It's a hidden treasure that's a square. Well, I got the treasure, so. What I like about playing as Scrooge McDuck now is I'm a middle-aged man playing a middle-aged man going after treasure. I knew better than to do that. When I was a kid, I found that punching sprite really hilarious. As an adult, I don't. Kapow! No respawning treasures. Unless you... No. I refuse to accept that that just happened. And I can do that because this is my escapism. Oh yeah, good call. I didn't even see that. There is an absurdly... I mean, it's not necessarily difficult to get, but you have to be extremely careful to get it. There's a cool secret in this where if you take... what's his name? If you take Launchpad back, and I think either the 5th or 6th number is a 7 in your score, he'll, like, drop out of the sky and you get a secret bonus level. I've been up here. Maybe I'm just wasting time. Do we have anything else to do on this ship? Other than collect diamonds and watch this guy punch things? I don't think so. I think it's time to go out. I knew that was there. Ooh. You saw nothing. This is actually trickier than I remember. Okay, there we go. I blame the cursor. There's a mouse cursor on my screen that you guys can't see. So that was it. Oh, this is some platforming shit. Oh. Yes. Rescue Rangers was actually my favorite game for a while, but it actually is... It gets pretty hard. Oh, you do see it too. I will move that. Thank you, Gizmo Duck! Is there anything up here that's secret? Nope. It doesn't start out hard either. Like, it starts out pretty nominally and fun and whatnot. Hey, the Beagle Boys. But once you get to, like, Fat Cat's Lair in particular, that game becomes close to impossible. I had a kid in my elementary school who was always just kind of like telling stories, and he's like, oh, well, you know, there's a secret where you can steal his cigar and blow smoke back at Fat Cat. You cannot do that. Alright. Well, that could have gone better, I think. No, I'm not going all the way back here. I'm not going to waste your time with that. Now, something to keep in mind on my channel, I am not a hardcore gamer. I am a game lover, not a fighter? I don't know. Point being, I play this for the love of the games, but I'm not necessarily great at them. So, you will see me occasionally play on easier modes, you will see me cheese some things, and I ain't gonna apologize for it. Like, I'm here to have fun, and I want everybody else to have fun too, so I will never deny somebody their fun. Ooh, that's just luck of the draw, man, whether or not he jumps your way. Oh, come on, didn't I get him? Hey, hey! Green cheese of the moon! Well, when we get to affiliate level, I will get that out as the merch. Take some of my fuel here. All right. Transylvania Himalayas. What do you guys think? Okay. Okay. Let's do... You know, you go back to Transylvania at the end of this game. I should have done that first so that there was a spot between them. But that's okay. I always found, even in the original series, Magica De Spell to be very creepy as far as Disney villains in cartoons go, in, like, TV cartoons. These goats are the bane of my existence. Ah! Ah! I panicked! I panicked! That didn't work either. That didn't work either. This is called trial and error, folks. You know what? Let's just take a breath. Maybe things will go better this time. Really? Feels good to jump on those. I jumped on you. Only place that sprite is used in the entire game. Yeah. Time travel and error. I love it. I feel like there's something over here. They wouldn't have, like, that rope to entice you downward. Or maybe they just want you to get kicked in the face by a bunch of goats. Oh! Naughty, naughty. You know, this is actually cheesing in the original game, but I am going to take a lift back to Duckburg, then I can get my health back. Extra money ain't bad, but... Oh! And I can redo my plan, because I accidentally did. No, I totally meant to do that. Alright, what does Webby have to say? Help! Huey has been kidnapped! Save him, please! These things suck. It's extremely hard to avoid them in this tiny little corridor. Yeah! I don't think you can jump on them. This is a bit of a jam, too. Oh, out of here. Nothing interesting down here. Cake! Yeah, imagine seeing this as a kid. You've just rented this game, you're super excited about it because you love DuckTales, and you don't know the pogo stick's a thing. I probably spent hours trying to figure out what the hell they wanted me to do here. This secret little treasure room, that's nice. Hey, isn't that where we came out for the key? I shouldn't have done that. Whoops. Alright. We're learning a lot. Huey's been kidnapped, save him please! Oh my gosh! Oh, I bet it's this guy, maybe. Kinda. Get out of here. Okay, so now we know. Huey is the red one. And I think Louie is the green one, so Dewey is the blue one. Thanks, Uncle Scrooge! I'm not gonna try and do a duck voice. Guess what? This house has an illusion wall! This game has not great translation! This place is just lousy with invincibility coins. These guys look so pathetic when they die. It's kind of sad. Oh no! Why? I was 2 days to retirement! Illusion wall. Ooh. Yeah, I did. To death again. I had forgotten that there were, like, extra heart-like things in this. That should make this game slightly more easy. I think that's there on purpose to make sure you can't come from this direction to go that way. It's okay. Yeah! Nice scripted crayfish. I feel like we should have a GIF where you put on sunglasses while you say it. I like little designs like this, where you could Rube Goldberg kill enemies. feel like some of these take you back to the beginning. I'm gonna go with my instinct. I think it's this one. I think I'm right. Okay. I just have to watch out for these freaking ghosts! Alright, who is it? Magica? Yeah. She's creepy as fuck. Especially in the new series, but even in the old series. Ouch. I asked for that. And that too. I just have to bide my time. Dang it. I thought I could make it. Kid me would have known that I couldn't. Yeah! 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 Is this unavoidable at this point? Is my fate just sealed? Oh boy! Alright. Oh boy. Yeah. Hey, alright. First try! Put your hands in the air if you want to get kicked in the face by goats! Oh boy, here we go. Wow. There's so many boxes over there. F them goats. I'm not taking it from a bunny. I will not. Last time, the next time I will accept that I took it from a bunny. You know what? Now that I know the secret here... Running scared. I know that that's a trap. Is there anything else really exciting up here? Oh, I lost my chance. Alright, let's go down. Yeah, okay. Somewhere in this level there's Bubba Duck, and I want to find Bubba Duck. I think that was his name. Wasn't that the little cave duck's name, Bubba Duck? This guy is a jerk. I think it was, because he was like Bubba Clubba. Yeah. Well, I don't think we want to go up there yet till... Ah! I deserve that. How's it going? You, playing a nice, game of hockey here? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think this is a drop. Okay, yeah, so we can come down here. God, it's simultaneously coming back to me and not. Mighty Duck. I think that might have been a different thing, but who knows? There's a lot of duck stuff. What you thinking about? Duck stuff, I suppose. Nope. Not taking it from no bunny. Maybe someday I'll do a harder playthrough of this, but it's late and I don't want to waste everybody's time. Hey! Bubba's trapped in the ice! Please help him! This is really handy for here, because these icicles will mess you up. There he is! Bubba Clubba! Get out of there, man! You saved me, good, I show you! Secret treasure. Oh, that's a good treasure. That's a real good treasure. Now the question is, can I get back without sacrificing a life? I don't know. Yes, okay. Now we can go up top, past the Mighty Ducks, as someone else pointed out. Wasn't there a weird cartoon of the Mighty Ducks where it was like actually anthropomorphic ducks and they were saving the universe and they were aliens or something? Or was that just like another 90s fever dream that I had? Alright. Yeah. Come on down. I know you're there. Okay. Alright, well. I'm gonna look that up. I feel like I'm crazy, but, like, I just remember being like, this is the dumbest take on this property I could think of. So maybe it didn't exist, maybe it was a dream, but man, it was weird. Also because they're like hockey masks, I think, bent up like duck bills. I don't know. Is there something cool to the left there? Not worth it. Hey, hello Boulder, my old friend. Oh no. Prepare to see the old man rewind a lot. It's over! Oh, I made it. Okay. Yeti! What? I'm calling shenanigans on that. It hurt him and me? These are very faithful reproductions. Bugs and all. This was also the first boss I beat in this game. As a little kid. I agree. I agree. That was some nonsense. All land clear! I'm throwing up treasure! Ha Haha! If you want to get your treasures back, come to Dracula Duck Manor! Okay. Is there a secret to this? I feel like it's different this playthrough. Maybe I'm wrong. No, it's not. I don't think so. I'm gonna follow the same path I took last time. Hey, how about you go the other way? Dude, go the other way. Dude. There we go. Ah! This castle has an illusion wall! Whee! I've got a lot of pips, but I feel like Dracula Duck was no joke in this game. Yeah, I know. What a jerk. Oh, come on. Alright, I haven't hit him once, so I got that going for me, which is nice, I guess. Yeah, this is ridiculous, because you have to have the random number generator pick the right spot for the bat and the right spot for Dracula. And you have to be bouncing properly. So there's a whole lot of... Come on, really? Like, that wouldn't... I wouldn't have been able to reach that. It looks like you will, but you cannot. That one too? Oh man, that was a really bad choice. Oh no, I waited too long! Alright. I think that's how you find out Ringo is dead. Yeah. Don't bat me, bro! Oh, come on. I know I'm like one hit away. Nope. Nope. I do remember losing to this guy because I ran out of time, and there's few things in life more frustrating than that one. Nope. Oh, come on! How many hits does this guy take? Also, Dracula Duck, did he appear in any of the shows? Was Dracula Duck a thing I just do not remember? It's probably a, like, we only have so much space on the NES cartridge and we have to, like, reuse some assets, so why would they come back here? You know what? Not gonna try it. It's not worth it. Nope. What I can't tell is the bat height related to, like, how high I am? Because if so, there's like this very slim margin. Oh! You may have beaten Dracula Duck, but not me! If you want the treasure back, you'll have to catch me! Most stressful rope climb ever. Oh, shoot! Just barely. Woo! Oh, he slides over and up for some reason. Because that's where he's taking his picture. He's posing. Found the 5 legendary treasures, making him the richest duck in the world. You're an expert treasure hunter. 8,761,000. Hooray, Uncle Scrooge! We're glad you found the treasures, but don't forget, we helped too. Yeah? Right, lads! I couldn't have done it without you. I really am the richest duck in the world. And in traditional NES fashion, it just hung on this screen forever in case you wanted to turn off the TV so that you could go call people and say, look, I really did it. Which I absolutely did. So yay! Woo! We beat it in under an hour. I think that's a good start. So, let me look at my little cheat sheet here. Thank you! That is kind of the lesson of life. He offers them shelter. He learns something about how he loves his family more than money, like, a lot, I think. But, yes, so maybe I'll do some of the other games in this collection. They get progressively harder. I remember that, because there is a Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers. That's harder. Tailspin is impossible. But there's also the remake of this that they made with like modern graphics and voice acting, and I think they actually still had Alan Young doing the voice acting, which was pretty impressive because I don't think he's still alive now, and he would have been very old at that point in time, but it sounded like the Scrooge McDuck I grew up with. But yeah, that was a really good game. We could try that. It's harder than this, but it's still fun. And it doesn't offer me cheats like this one did. Trying to think. Oh yeah, so let me know what you guys think. What worked well, what didn't. Was the mixing good? What do you guys think? Was the mixing any good? Was it too loud, too quiet? I even had some emergency stuff in case we needed it. Like, yeah, okay, good. And awesome. That's good to hear. I have a better microphone that I'm going to use eventually, but it's kind of cumbersome, and I have a boom for it, but then I have to put the boom somewhere. And there's a green screen behind me here, which is why I look like I'm in the world of Nintendo. But it is just sitting on boxes and pinched between my desk and other things to hold up. So I've got some studio work to do. But yeah, I also wanted to mention, just because like I've gotten into this from a few inspirations, one of which will be no surprise to Crystal. The Game Grumps. I love those guys. Not that they need boosting from me, because they are hysterical. They're more of a let's play than a streamers. They occasionally do charity streams, but if you like a good laugh, watching the Game Grumps feels like when I used to sit down with Matt and other friends when I was in elementary school, and we would just get so tired and so loopy that we would just have a great time laughing hysterically. But in addition to that, on Twitch, um, I've just recently started watching a guy named Dr. Gameology. I recommend him. He's a therapist, and he did his PhD on how games can be used in therapy and how there's a lot of there's a lot of stigmas that are keeping the value of games from being used in therapy in good ways. So, like, I really like his stuff, and he's always very positive. So, Dr. Gameology, he actually does his streams early in the morning, so I don't typically catch him live, but I also listen to his podcast, and I was impressed by him. And he wrote a book called The Gamer's Journey, which I haven't read yet, but I've heard I should read, and I've read his inspiration for that book. So check out Dr. Gameology if you like, that kind of thing, and you like kind of the mental health positive aspects, which is what I kind of want to draw out of this. And there was another one. Oh yeah, for podcasts, um, the Retro Gamers podcasts by, I think it's Anthony Ripa is maybe the guy's name. I've been listening to that a lot, and he does a lot of cool stuff. He talks about newer retro things like the like new consoles that people are doing and stuff like that. So if you're into retro gaming, um, that's a good thing to listen to. And he also writes a lot for Retro Gamers Magazine, which I have found is the closest thing to giving me that little burst of joy that I used to get whenever I got a Nintendo Power in the mail, because nothing else was quite like that. So, oh yeah, the flying toasters. Yeah, I knew that at least some people would recognize that. Um, so yeah, I'm open to suggestions, things that could work more. Should I talk less? Should I talk more? Am I gabbing too much? Um, yeah, I'd love to hear more from everybody about what they thought. Even if it's only two people this time, that's still two more people than I've ever streamed to before. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, so I think I'm probably going to call it there. I will also be putting this stream up on YouTube for my On We Gamers channel under video on demand, because while Twitch keeps it, it doesn't keep it forever. Um, and yeah, um, I think that's it. I think it's a good time for me to go to bed because I have to get up and work in the morning. So yay for that. Yay for being an adult. And yeah, follow your bliss because it's fleeting. Thanks, guys.